My name is Jessica, and I am new to Booktube. So this is, I guess, my cliched introductory video. I am actually kind of new to YouTube in general. I have only ever uploaded like 5 videos in my life. They're of my kids, and I use it to kind of stay in touch with family. So, I am such a baby when it comes to this kind of stuff. I don't know what I'm doing, so I will need your help on that. The main reason I have decided to take on the Booktube community is because I've used it for years. I have followed Booktubers for as long as I can remember, and then I stalk them on Goodreads so I can go through their favorites, the books they didn't finish, the books they didn't like, and then I'm like, okay, I won't read that book, and I'll go delete it from my TBR shelf. And I am that person. I judge books by their covers. I won't read them based on other people's reviews, and sometimes I make decisions on my own. I do, I promise. But yeah, I am a little bit older than, I guess, the majority of booktubers. My age shall remain anonymous. But I do have kids, and I have a husband, aka man-child, kid number 3. And I'm really busy. I'm a nurse. I work full-time, and if I'm not working or taking a kid to practice or picking up the baby from school or making the man baby his dinner, then I am sleeping or trying to catch my breath, one or the other. So my time for reading is kind of limited. I get about 30 minutes at night. Sometimes I am so bad about doing this. I will set my alarm 30 minutes before I actually need to wake up so I can come in on the couch and finish reading from the night before, and then for the rest of the day at work I'm dragging, and I'm a really nice person when I'm tired. So but I really feel like I could contribute to the Booktube community in the sense that I am a little bit older and I am an adult, and I love young adult books. I love paranormal fantasy. I love the contemporary romances. I am such a freak. I am. I love the high school books. I love the first moments that you get to feel with the characters. I love that. I live for it. I live vicariously through fake people on paper. That's normal. This is actually not turning out as well as I thought it would. But nonetheless, I share a lot of my books and my passion for reading at work. And a few of my friends have said, hey, you should really do a blog. And I'm like, yeah, that requires time. And I don't have a whole lot of time. And I kind of thought about making videos. I can sit down real quick towards the evening when my house is quiet. This is rare. And I can shoot a 15-minute video about what I'm reading, what I want to read. I can talk about books that I love. I can talk about books that I wish were a little different. And I can share my opinions with fellow readers. And I think that's pretty cool. Because a lot of my friends don't read and they don't share this passion with me, and so I'm that freak chasing people at work. You know, I see them walking by with a book and I'm like, hey, what are you reading? It's embarrassing. So I will stick to stalking everybody on YouTube, and now I will put a face to my stalking, which could backfire. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway. Yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Not really, actually. I'm a pretty odd individual, but you guys will probably come to learn this as I post my videos. So my first video, I figured I would do my intro, and then I would kind of swing into my January TBR. So starting my list of January TBRs, reds, to be reds, to be read. So TBR, Jessica, get it together. This is embarrassing. Really, really, really embarrassing, because I love these books. I devour them. I've been reading them for a long time, and I think the main reason I haven't finished this book is mostly because I don't want it to end. And this is In fact, the end. So this is embarrassing. So there it is. Ouch! It hurts. But City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. I'm almost done. I'm getting there. Got a little left. A little bit. I'll be able to knock that out pretty quick. Yeah, I love these books. I love the Infernal Devices more. I think I can relate with Tessa more than I can with Clary. However, with that being said, I love Clary. She is a very strong character. I think she's a great female lead. But, like I said, not ready for the series to end. I think that's why it's taken me so long to get to this. On a different note, I didn't really like the movie. It was a very disappointing letdown for me because I think Lily Collins is beautiful. I think she really looks the part. I just don't feel like her and Jamie had that chemistry that's so palpable that you can taste it. I didn't get it from them, and I kind of had Jace a little different in my head. But I don't have any negative remarks on Jamie. I think he is a phenomenal actor. I like him in a lot of things that he does. He was not my Jace, and that was a huge letdown for me. But I will let you guys know what I think. I love it so far. Sebastian is actually a villain that I care about. I mean, I want him to die. I totally dead. Want him dead. But I feel for him. He's unloved and something's wrong with him, and he knows it. He knows he's evil and he was made to be this way, and I think that's why he carries on the deeds that he does, because it's what's expected of him and nobody cares. So, oh, Sebastian, I love you in a really small piece of my heart. I just really small. Yeah, no, I really don't love him, but yeah, that's that. This book is very special to me. I think it's fascinating and it's really cool. I live in a place that I am not naming that doesn't get a whole lot of attention from authors. We're kind of off the radar. We don't get a lot of book signings here, and we don't get a lot of, I guess, conventions. So that's why I love Booktube so much. I really get a lot of my information from the internet. But this is my husband's cousin. Her name is Skye Forbes, and she wrote this book called One Star Skye, and I do believe it's going to be a trilogy. I think so. I think there's going to be 3 books. It's a very dark series. I like the cover, though. I think it's a beautiful cover. Non-biased opinion. I've actually never met her. I don't really know anything about her. I guess we live far away, so it's not like we're antisocial and we don't talk to our family. But anyway, this story is about a girl named Amelia who is a witch, and she has a young brother named Nathaniel, and she wants to protect him. So she runs away to a convent. So witches and nuns and romance and dark things that go bump in the night. It's very exciting. The 3rd book on my list for this month is another finale to a series that I love. I adore this series. It was very different. One of my best friends actually sent it to me. I think she sent me the first book. And it was just different, and I liked it a lot. But it took me forever to start the last book because I didn't want it to end. There's a theme here. I'm catching it because I did the same thing with the book that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, I've got to get off that train. Anyway, this is the last book in the Body Finder series, and it is Dead Silence by Kimberly Derting. This follows a girl named Violet and her best friend / boyfriend Jay, and that is something I love. I love whenever best friends turn romance because they know each other. There's no insta-love, and it's usually very beautiful, but it carries that fear of ruining something that beautiful, and I really get into those. There is a bit of a love triangle. I am very iffy on my love triangles. I either like them and I'm okay with them, or I just hate them and I wish they never existed. Jacob, that was really loud. Sorry, I hope I didn't wake anybody up. But what's really cool about this is, like I had said earlier, my best friend sent me the first copy years ago, and so when this last book came out, I found the author on Twitter, and she had been posting about her book signing that was held hundreds and hundreds of miles away. And so I actually called the, I don't even remember where it was, but it was just like, I guess, a little bookstore that was local to the area, and I asked if they could leave a message for her, if she could sign 2 books for me, and she did. She totally did, because she's awesome. Gut Echoes. I love this. This is my one and only autographed book. Total geek moment there. And she signed the one for my best friend, and I sent it to her, and there were tears. So thank you, Kimberly. Your gift meant a lot, and I appreciate it. So with that being said, I will finish this book this month because I have to. I'm just not ready for it to end, but it must come to an end, and I'll let you guys know what I think. I don't normally review books. I'm really bad about doing that. I just give it my stars and I move on. And the sad thing with getting old is you lose your memory and you don't remember things like what you read. So I would like to start writing reviews, and that way I can go back and look at what I felt at the moment of reading it, because I have learned that my styles change as I get older. I used to, in high school, I loved reading suspense and mystery and murder novels. John Grisham, Patricia Cornwell, I even got into some Stephen King. And now, as I'm an adult, I've completely reversed the role and like high school stuff. Ha! Awesome! So, books that I loved then, I'm not as fond of now, and that may happen more as I get older, so I'd like to kind of take note of what I was feeling when I was reading these books in the moment. So I will start doing that, but if I don't review this on Goodreads, I will make a video. If you guys like or want me to, let me know what you think. And if you've read this book, you can leave a comment and tell me what you thought of it. Moving on. I'm going to continue with the embarrassing books that I have not read that I should have read and that I'm waiting very long to read. And I will raise you the Fiery Heart. I love Richelle Mead. I actually, I like her Georgia Kincaid series. I love, she has 2 adult series that I've read, and I really, really like them. As everybody knows, I'm not really going to go too much into this. I've really got to stop talking so much. It is a spin-off series from Vampire Academy, and it carries on with the story of Adrian and Sydney, and I love it. I really was hesitant to start it whenever the first book came out, and for the love of God, I don't remember the name of that one, but I loved it, and that shocked me. And so I've continued with the series, and I know that there's already another book out. I'm just awesome at being slow and not staying up to date on my books. Again, I will work on that. But yeah, that's this. It's beautiful. I love Richelle Mead. Nothing new there. Moving on. So the next book on my list is The Queen of the Tearling. Queen of the Tearling by Erika Johansen. I don't actually know much about this book. It popped up on my Kindle. You read this book, you might like this one. And it was pretty cheap, and I really like the cover. And if I enjoy this book, then I will probably go ahead and buy the physical copy. I prefer the physical copy. I love books. I love the smell of them. I love holding them. I do not dog your pages though, because I'm awesome. But I really prefer just holding my book. But I won't pretend to hate the Kindle or tablets in general, because the convenience of them is wonderful. I'm leaving in like 6 hours on a 9-hour trip to Mississippi so that we can take our boys hunting. So instead of having to box up a whole bunch of books, I download this on my Kindle. I don't know a whole lot about it. I know it's about a queen. Yeah. I don't remember her name. I want to say it's Kelsey. And she is to be queen, and that comes with danger. So I have a feeling it's going to be fantasy with danger and romance, and that's right up my alley, and I have a feeling I'm going to love this book. So, and the last and final book on my TBR shelf for this month is The Fifth Wave by Yancey. I think it's Yancey. I'm going to go with Yancey because it rhymes with fancy. That was so lame. So anyway, I don't know much about this book. I do know that it is a dystopian novel. I am hit or miss with dystopian books. I loved The Hunger Games. That was the first dystopian book or series, technically the trilogy, that I ever read, and it really set the threshold pretty high. So I've read The Maze Runner. I really did like that. I read Of Monster and Men. I don't know if that's the first book. I've only read the first book by Patrick Ness. I didn't like it. The dog, that killed me. So I'm hit or miss. So I'm really going to give The Fifth Wave a good, fair fighting chance. I'm just not going to make any promises. Most people that I have in common that have read this book love it. So I have high hopes. We're going to go with that. Good juju. It's going to be a good book. So that concludes my intro and my first ever TBR for January of 2015. If you guys saw any books that I mentioned that you would like a review on, let me know. I've never done a review, well, on the web, the internet, never done it. So I've written a few on Goodreads, and that's about as far as it goes. So I will give it a shot. I'm really excited to kind of put my emphasis on books and help somebody out. I think that's my goal. I really want to connect with people through books. So yeah, another note to the introduction. I repel technology. It's such a sad relationship that I have. So I am just using my cell phone, and I'm just going to upload straight to YouTube. I don't know how to edit. I actually don't have I have a computer. It's like 4 years old. I got it when I started nursing school, and I've been a nurse for some time now, so yeah. I don't think I have turned it on in 4 months. No, November I turned my computer on because it was my son's first birthday, and I uploaded some pictures to the computer. And it took me, I think, like an hour of updates before I can actually do that. So it's kind of non-functioning right now. I don't have an iPad. I don't have tablets. We do a lot of outside of the house stuff, so we don't really have a lot of the cool things that people use to edit videos, to take videos, to film videos, all of those. I got none of it. So if you guys have any suggestions on how to better the quality of my video from my cellular phone, let me know. If you think that there's something I could do differently that would be better, again, let me know. I am good with criticism. Don't hate on me, but I am a pretty relaxed person when it comes to stuff like that. I don't take it to heart, and I do appreciate opinions. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my first video. I really do plan on making more. I don't know how frequent I will be with these videos, but I plan on making this a habit. So yeah, thank you for watching, and be safe, I guess. Is that what we say? No?